Can you
It's
hear
just
me?
me so far. I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, good. Pardon?
It's just me so far.
Yeah, that's
I'm
okay.
all alone. I'm just early.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I ran down. I was like, okay, guys, I guess I'm tucking you in after. I guess they're tucking
We just finished dessert.
better than
We
yelling.
finished dessert and I'm like, I'm gonna go sit outside. It's way too nice out.
Is it not raining up at your house?
No, not right now. It's not. There's a
Oh,
rainbow actually. The sun's trying to peek through a little bit, but
oh,
yeah,
fun.
it's a little rainbow.
Yeah, Daryl's, he had to go back to work, so it was just me tucking the kids in.
Aw,
That'll happen after.
yeah.
So I'll just give a couple minutes. I actually recorded, so go me.
Excellent.
I know
Good
I have
girl.
it set up to automatically record, or else I would
Ooh.
never remember, as
No.
everybody. Um, okay, so audio is working. Good, good, good. Okay. Oh, oh, double whammy. Hi, thanks. Tony, are you coming on screen? Oh, there she is. Hello. Catherine, you're driving? I guess we'll keep you muted for now.
I'm not driving. My mom's driving. I'm passenging. Passenging. I'm in the other side.
Oh, it's okay. Then you could talk.
Yes.
This isn't when you have to concentrate on talking and watching and participating and all that stuff. Hello, Tony Marie. Are you already frozen, girl? She is like lives in the middle of nowhere, so her connection's so unstable. Tony, you're totally frozen for me. I'll just give everyone until like 8:05, you guys, and if it's just the four of us, we will absolutely keep going, okay? We'll just get started because I want to make sure we value your time as well. I know Samantha said she is in bed with vertigo right now, so for those of you who pray, send some her way, and for those of you who don't, send her some positive vibes. And also, I'm going to call out a little same thing for Steph O'Connor too. I messaged her. She's actually in the hospital right now in emergency. So again, for those of you who pray, send some. And for those of you who don't, send some positive energy vibes. Okay. We want those girls feeling better ASAP. I am just going to tag just one more person and then I'll get started, guys. So while I tag, who's excited about my new catalog? Who's made purchases already? Have you guys bought anything for the new catalog yet? No? You guys can unmute yourselves. It's just us.
I have a list.
Have a list. What's the first thing you're going to buy?
Oh my gosh, there's a couple of really nice warmers that I want, and I missed out on the Winnie the Pooh buddy when it was a limited time offering. So now that it's in the catalog, I want that. And even though it's not in the catalog, the Groot Scentsy, the buddy clip, I need to have the Groot buddy clip.
I am dying about that. Like, dying. I watched the end of the month. I was like, oh my god! Did I tag you guys right away? Oh no, Catherine, you just commented right away, I think, when the group thing was launched.
I can't believe Audible has COVID.
I know. Talking about praying and positive vibes. Like, let's send some.
Oh my god. I was watching the replay last night, and I was like, oh my god, he has COVID.
I know, and Grace and Owen.
Yeah.
His girlfriend.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So, thankfully, the Prego.
Just the one that's pregnant. Is it Mary?
Mary. Yeah.
Mary.
So thankfully they kicked her out before she got it.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy's asking if there's a dial-in number. I don't even know how that works. Does anyone know how to dial in?
No.
No, neither do I.
I just click the button and the Zoom pops up on my app. I don't know.
I can't minimize when I'm recording. Tony, what's the first thing you're going to buy? You have to unmute. Tony, unmute yourself.
I really want a diffuser. That's my go-to.
Like the new one, like the deluxe diffuser, or
Yeah, the deluxe. Yeah, the deluxe. But I like that new wall diffuser too. It's pretty cool.
with the light.
I need like a new night light in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that they added lights to that. That was like the one thing that was missing.
Yeah.
Before. So.
Now we're getting that in the kit from SFR though, right?
I think so. Yeah. Catherine's saying yes.
I think so.
The biggest kit had the one new fan diffuser, the one that's got like the snowflakey light thing.
Yeah, right. Oh, see, I didn't get the biggest one. I got the one that I got for free. I didn't upgrade.
I bought myself the big one.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you
were ready
I'm
for
totally
Salt
gonna
Lake
do
City.
it.
So you
Yeah,
had all
I'm
that
totally
money
gonna
set
do it when I
aside.
get my kit though. I'll open it all up on our team page.
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, because they should be shipping out like anytime now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They said we should have them by midweek, or they should midweek, mid-month. Or
I think they'll be
they should ship
shipping.
them by mid-month.
I think mid-month. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just get started, guys. I did take Teresa, but you never know. She's always hit or miss with the baby. So, Gina's like, I'm a real estate agent. I can't do anything but be a real estate agent right now. Okay, so I wanted to just do some July shoutouts. What is that?
Oh, sorry, it's raining near me and it's echoing in my car.
That's how, wow. I can't believe, that's fine. It's fine. But I was like, am I the only, I thought it was my computer or something. My computer's old and heck, so sometimes it makes weird noises. I can't believe how loud that rain is.
It's because it's just hitting a windshield, right? So you're like right at my windshield.
It's like the rain of thunder. Like it's like forward.
Welcome to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, no kidding. That's true. That's true. Okay, you go ahead and mute yourself, Catherine. Okay, you annoying neighbor. So let's do some top July shout outs, you guys, especially because it's recorded so people can come back and listen. So I'm just gonna do it real quick, okay? I'm just gonna burn right through it. Top July, not including me, I'm not gonna include myself in any of this stuff. In PRV, top 10, Kayla Vale, 9, Matt Sedgwick, 8, Manon Casista, 7, Julie Bond, 6, Zoe either Randall or Randell, I'm not sure. 5, Randy Ann, 4, Sam Oliveira, 3, Alexander Thompson, 2, Teresa Wallery, and 1, Libby Young. Not a shocker there. Good job to me. The top teams in July. So this is by GWV, or CWV rather, and with active leaders. So they had to have an active, like their leader had to have 200 PRV or more, and this is rated by TWV. So number 5 was Kimmy, 4 was Brittany Cairns, and she was actually the only leader in the entire group that was paid a title in July. So like,
wow.
That was, yeah, pretty good. And she was paid a title like within the first week. Number 3, Kayla Vale. Number 2, Gina Masters. And number 1, Teresa Wallery. So congratulations, you guys. The only person other than me who recruited in July was Jordana Hamlin, and she is also fairly new. So we need to fix that. We need to get on that as a team in August. July, I will acknowledge it was a tough month. I get it. We had some issues with the manufacturing. But now they're all caught up, right? Like, what did Orville say at the end of the month video, Carol? Do you remember? He said they're like back to 2 to 3 day shipping or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
That weren't back ordered, like regular orders.
So regular orders, yeah, are up to like 3 days.
So we're right back on track, which is good news. And starter kits are always, as always, prioritized. So they will be shipped out basically no matter what within 1 to 2 days. And they did put something on the news tab that said if they have to change out items in the starter kits in order to ship them out faster, they will. So if they have to swap out like a counter clean for a bathroom cleaner, like or something like that, that's what they'll do, and they'll do that in order to get kits out as fast as they can, rather than waiting on the item that might be missing or whatnot, right? So as you're going out and recruiting, if you have someone, I've almost never had anyone ask me exactly what's in the kit. people are aware of that. I also want to shout out the people with the most active frontline in July as well, because this is something that I don't think we talk about enough. And as you guys know, in order to be paid at any kind of leadership title, you need a certain amount of active frontline, right? So it's not just enough to sponsor people and then be like, see ya. You actually have to like mentor them and help them become active, which is just 200 PRV or more for anybody who's watching who's brand new, okay? Number 3 was tied. It was a 4-way tie by Gina, Miranda, Steph O'Connor, and Britney Spears for the most active frontline. Number 2 was a tie between Teresa and Kimmy. And number 1, she was all by herself, Kayla Vale. So congratulations to those people. They are doing something right if they have the most active frontline, right? Guys, we already have, actually, I don't even know right this second, but it's like around 4,000 GWB, maybe even higher. I only checked this morning. So I want to do a quick shout out for this week, and then I will continue to do this weekly. I'll do like people, basically what we do in the top team, like in my top cover photo, I'll do it on these meetings as well, okay? So the top 5 PRV so far for August, Carrie Mason, guys, she's over 1,000 already. I think so is Lindsay Bibby, and if she's not, she's like right there. Carolyn Fuchs, Teresa Wallery, and Kimmy Young all have like a crazy amount of PRV for the 4th. So like way to launch the new catalog, you guys. Good job. Now, there's only 3 of you to raise your hands, but this is what I'll be doing like for the future too. Just fun little recognition things, guys. And if you, as always, as every time I talk to you, if you have something that you would like to be recognized for or that you want to recognize your TVs for, in this setting, just unmute yourself, okay? Be like, hey, what's up? Okay? Raise your hand if you have a Scentsy savings account set up. I know at least one of you does for sure. Yes, I knew you were going to, Carol. Okay, you too.
I have no idea what you just said because the rain is too noisy.
The Thor rain is ruining my meeting, I swear.
Making our day any better either.
Oh my.
Drive safe, ladies. Okay.
We're almost home.
Catherine, raise your hand if you have a Scentsy savings account set up.
Not yet.
All right, get on it. Have it transferred right from your pay portal so it doesn't come out of your family money, okay? That's the #1 rule. Tony, you too. Get on it. I would say raise, oh, you can, actually someone can. Raise your hand if you have a TV here right now.
If I have a what?
If we what?
Teammate. Do you have a teammate live with us right now? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Someone's chatting on me. Oh, it's you. What's her name? There's Matt. I was like, oh, someone's chatting. It's Catherine being like, the rain. Okay, raise your hand if you were active in July. Did you have 200 PRV or more? You did, Tony, did you? Girl.
No, I was close. It was bad month.
Yeah, it was tough.
Bad month for me.
Raise your hand if you have sponsored someone in the last 2 months. So let's say since June 1st. Anyone?
I can't remember what month I sponsored Emily. Was that May or June?
Was it May?
When was the cheap one?
Sorry,
I don't remember if it was May or June.
Whatever the cheap kit was, that's when I sponsored that.
I can't hear you.
Whatever the cheap kit was.
Oh, the cheap kit. What was that?
Was that May or was that June? Because that was when I sponsored Emily too.
I don't know.
May, I think, was the $26.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Okay, so that was May then.
So that's just something to keep in mind. It's like a good check-in for yourself, right? I have to do it too. Like, have I sponsored this month? Okay, because not everybody is perfect, right? Like, not everybody is going to sponsor every single month. But if you're having the recruiting conversations consistently every month, then you should be at least sponsoring at least one every other month, right? So if you ask yourself, okay, have I sponsored the last 2 months? And the answer is no, that probably means that you're probably not having the amount of conversations that you should. Okay, so it's just like a good little check-in to do with yourself at any time. I do it too. Okay, so it's not just for you guys. So this training, it's not also, like, it's not going to be a formal training. I don't really want any of these meetings to be super, like, someone sit down and give you guys a whole rigmarole. I want it to be more of a conversation. But who has heard of the 3 legs of success? It was originally originated by Chloe Cox and her husband Justin. Have you guys seen it before? No? Okay. Who has like a pad and a pen handy? Anybody?
I do.
You do? Catherine might.
I do.
Carol's on her porch, so I doubt it. Do you have one? No? Okay. That's okay. Just do it in your mind with us. Okay? We're gonna have a little drawing fun. So, Catherine, when you get inside and situated, you can join us too. So take your paper, and I want you guys to draw a 3-legged stool. You do that?
I'm very wet. I'm sorry. Give me a second. And now it's getting thundery and loud.
See, told you. That storm. Okay, Tony's gonna do it for us. How about that? By the time that you get all toweled off, it's gonna be done. There you go.
That was just me, guys.
Okay, Tony, on each leg, just use them as lines or whatever. I want you to write, on one, I want you to write sales. Okay, on one leg, write sales. On the other leg, write recruiting. And on the other leg, write coaching.
Got it.
Got it. Okay. Now, whether you actually did this or not, physically, you can kind of see how it's going to work, right? So what happens when you take away sales?
It falls over.
Yeah. What happens if you take away recruiting?
It falls over.
Coaching. Falls over, right?
Falls over.
Oh, Catherine lost us. Oh, there she is. She's back. I have a child. Yes, child? Oh, I don't know. I'll find it. Go get in bed. Okay. Ozzy didn't know where his phone went, so we'll have to find it before I text him. Yeah, he's little, this big. He has the phone. So I said them also in that order because the order matters. Yes, we should be focusing on all 3 things, sales, recruiting, coaching, in order to have a strong business. Imagine your business is like an anvil that sits on top of that stool, right? Like you want a strong, solid business, but without those 3, all 3 legs being balanced, it's all going to just topple over, right? But your coaching cannot happen if you don't have recruits, right? Or if you're not consistently recruiting. Because if you have one teammate, you're like, let's have a coaching call again. They're going to murder you. So you need to be constantly bringing in new people. And you can't really be recruiting consistently if your sales aren't high. So it's in that order for a reason. You really, really have to start with sales. And then once you get a good grasp on sales, and I'm talking at least 500,000 PRV a month consistently, then you can start really barreling into the recruiting part. And then, of course, once you start recruiting, you should be coaching them right off the bat. And something that all of you know who are live here right now, and those who are watching the recording, you may or may not know, I didn't do actual coaching calls until this last year. I considered Facebook message a good coaching forum. I considered just Gmail a good coaching forum or whatever. And I figured out that just wasn't consistent enough. It wasn't like we couldn't get down to the like grimy parts of the business just on like a cute Facebook Messenger talk. Like Tony's had a coaching call with me. And because Tony and I like to talk, we went over like 50 minutes, but the first half an hour was really good, right? Like we were actually talking business strategies.
Yes.
About what she needs to do in order to grow her business, where she's stuck, how she can fix that, blah, blah, blah. And we probably wouldn't have had that much of an intentional conversation just on Facebook Messenger because we talk all the time anyways. But I don't think it's ever been that intentional other than that coaching call we did. So I really highly suggest starting coaching calls if you guys have teammates, which all of you do. And keep them super simple, you guys. I have all of the coaching forms available to you, so anyone who wants that to make their own like coaching system, just ask. And I'm happy to I literally copied them from Chloe Cox and like changed a couple things. So it's not like they're mine anyways. So you guys can absolutely copy them from me. And it just, people sign up to my coaching thing on calendly.com. I already have my availability set. So it's not like people are going to be calling you at 9:30 p.m. being like, hey, can we have a coaching call right now? Like they'll only be able to set up something after you've dictated when it's okay for you. So it really kind of, it makes it, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, it just makes it fair for both people because then you have a set of available dates and then that person picks the date that they're ready to do it. And then it keeps them accountable as well because like Tony knows, she had to call me in order to have the coaching call. Like I am not chasing people down. And that isn't to say that people aren't worth chasing sometimes, but my time is too valuable for that. And I figure that if someone is going to invest in their business and they're serious about their business, they will make the time to call me, which she did. So I really highly suggest for anybody watching this, get a coaching system set up. Honestly, it's been a game changer as far as like coaching and as far as training. And it makes me feel not so frazzled. Like who feels frazzled all the time? Because yeah, like all the time. Hot mess express, right? I say it all the time, but it's so true. And this coaching system has actually helped a lot. There are times where, I mean, I talked to Catherine, I talked to Carol, and we're just like, you know, blah, 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 blah. But if it's like, okay, we need to get down to business, that's when I'm like, let's move this over to an actual thing. Here's my link, sign up when you're ready. Right? And then again, that's going to show you the people who want to work with you and who are serious about coaching. Because if you have to take it off of Facebook Messenger and do something a little bit more like businessy, they're not going to do that if they're not like ready to be all like business time. Okay. So I want you guys in the next, let's take 3 minutes. Let's take 1 minute per leg. I want you guys to unmute yourselves and just shoot at me ways that you could get all of these things. So like, let's start with sales. How can you get sales? How can you boost up that leg of the stool?
Follow-ups. Sharing the new catalog with everybody.
Uh-huh.
Parties.
Uh-huh.
Mystery boxes.
Yeah.
Like making your own whiff boxes.
Yeah, mystery bags. Mystery bag boxes, I'll say.
Host, yeah.
Pardon?
Mystery host parties. I
Yeah.
do like the mystery host online thing when I have orders going in.
Yeah.
Scentsy Club.
Yeah. My favorite. The laziest way. Okay, good. That's good. Anything else?
Oh,
Buy your-
branding. Brand yourself.
Yep.
Use our own products.
Catalog. Yeah, that too.
Use products. Who
My
said-
dishwasher broke, and so I posted a picture today of my sink full of dishes and my my Scentsy dish soap.
I have a sink full of dishes, but only because no one's emptied the dishwasher yet. So I'm waiting for that.
Oh yeah, my it's fixed now, but I baked yesterday, and so I had a sink full of baking dishes and no dishwasher. So right away, I'm like, all right, I'm going to do these dishes, and so I posted my picture on Instagram and Facebook. I'm like,
Good.
thank God for Scentsy saving the day.
For real. And honestly, like, here's the thing, you guys. We all know this, right? But our products are legit good. Like, I don't use the Scentsy dish soap because I sell Scentsy, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like, I need dish soap that actually works, not just looks good for my brand. So the fact that it actually does both is like such like a double whammy for me, right? I literally use all of the Scentsy products except for we don't have a Scentsy kid, like we don't have one of the kid buddies, and I don't use travel pins, never have, never will. But I don't sell travel pins, so that's okay, right? So Tony, did you chime into the sales, or did they take all your ideas?
Yeah, I said mystery host parties. I have one on right now.
Nice. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, recruiting, guys. How specifically can you recruit?
Doing like a host flipping party thingy.
Yep.
Flip your hostess. That's what I wanted to say.
Yes, yeah.
This is hard.
Posty thingy.
Words are hard. So,
Figuratively, not literally.
pardon?
Flip your hostess figuratively, not literally.
Yeah,
Oh, crap. That's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing wrong.
That's her. Okay, what else? How else can you recruit?
Ask people.
Yeah.
Talk about how much you love it.
Yes. Like lifestyle. Would you call that lifestyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Got your back. Yeah, like honestly, that is a huge one, right? Attraction marketing. I'm just gonna put that underneath it.
Let people see you working your business wherever you go so they see how flexible it is.
Yes. Yes. Attraction marketing, lifestyle, flexibility. Honestly, guys, like if you do attraction marketing mixed with just asking, you literally will recruit. Like Jen Anderson always says, right? Make people want your job. Like that's your job, is to make people want your job. So if you are making samples, if you are like Carol, washing dishes and getting freaking paid for it, like using Scentsy dish soap, if just whatever. If you're on this call right now and you don't hate your life, like all of these things, talk about that stuff. Talk about how Scentsy enriches your life, even if it's the smallest little thing that you don't think matters. There is someone out there that is looking for something that you get out of Scentsy, right? Most people look for community. Like I think that was actually in our SFR somewhere, wasn't it? I saw it somewhere. It may have been even leadership call last week. But they talked about like most people actually joined for the community benefits, not even as much as the more income. So that goes to show you right there. Like
The community has kept me here more than the business has.
exactly.
I won't leave because I need my people more than I need my business.
That's exactly it. And it is why Carol is working through cancer treatments rather than dropping it. I mean, I'm speaking for you, Carol, right? But it is one of the things that you told me.
Absolutely.
So we had another cancer survivor on our team who she's in remission now, like praise, but she's in remission now. And she also stuck with it. Like, yes, the income is great, especially if you can't be at work because chemo sucks. However, if you talk to anybody who's ever gone through anything hard in their life, Scentsy is more, like Catherine said, it's the people. It's our people, right? It's our family. It's our home. It's our safe space. And even if just like working your business is fun and it's something to distract your mind from whatever else is going on, that's enough reason. Right? So do not leave out those small little things that bring you joy when you're talking about Scentsy on social media marketing. Okay, it shouldn't ever always just be about the products, right? Because it's not about the products for us. Like it is, but it's not, it's not just about them. So, okay, does anyone else have anything for the recruiting thing other than those? No? What about like join packets? Do you guys make those? Yeah, I do and I don't. I go on.
I tend to put in my my orders when I send them out. I bag them up nicely, and I always put a join brochure in with it. And if we have like a join special, I'll stick a little post-it handwritten that says, this month only, join us for blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's smart. Actually, that
reminds me, I need to make postcards on Vistaprint.
Yeah, I just made rack cards, Catherine, and I can show you guys after. I'll message you with it. But they're just like a little bit taller. I don't have any down here because they're all upstairs where I pack my orders, but they're just like a little bit taller than a postcard. So it allowed me to put a little bit more like info on it. So on the front, it just says, "Thank you for supporting our small business," and it's like my kids at the beach. So they like are reminded that when they do purchase, like it does affect an actual family. And then on the back end, it's my story, like, short version, Cole's notes of my story, with the two starter kits, like a starter kit and a host kit, and then a QR code to my join page, which Vistaprint like allows you to do so easily. You just include the link and create the QR code for you.
Yeah, I want to make a whole bunch of those.
Yeah. So I will show you mine if you want. But honestly, literally, it's just that, and it's just in my brand colors. So my brand colors are teal and gold. So I just stuck with the same sort of theme. So they match my labels and my tissue paper, ribbon, and all that fancy stuff. Yeah, so that was really smart though, Carol. I did the same thing. So I'm not super consistent with actual going packets. You can get, sorry, this will clean the shop for you. You can get these in the family store, right? But like, look, what is this? I had it kind of made up. Oh, it's the 2019 showcase brochure. But I don't always send them out. Oh, we're almost done, guys. 10 minutes, it says. It keeps me on track. I can't ever pay for the free version, or we'll just keep talking forever and ever. But I do that. So every order, even if they purchase 2 or 3 times a month for me, which I do have some people, it always goes in. And if that person has been like, no, I won't, then I put a sticky note on it saying, know someone who might be interested, pass this on for referral rewards. And that's what I put in their order. Okay, so even if my person's like, I will never join Scentsy, I still stick it in there, but I remind them once in a while about the referral opportunity. Okay, real quick, let's do coaching. We kind of already covered it, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. But in what other kinds of ways could you implement coaching into your business other than the Calendly actual system?
I have no idea what you just said.
How can you coach your team other than the system I talked about? Like, how could you implement that into your stool?
Tagging them in the group.
Yep.
Tagging them in things that might either interest them or something that they have perhaps asked about or shown interest in. Tag them in discussions that we've already had, even if you go through like previous discussions. If they've asked you something and you don't quite know, there's a search option in our team page. So just type in what you're looking for in the team page, and previous discussions will pop up, and then you can just tag them, be like, hey, Emily, this is what you were asking about, so take a look at this.
Perfect.
Share videos that you watched that spoke to you.
Okay. Good.
Make sure they see you actually learning more stuff too, so that they're more interested in also following in your footsteps.
Be active in the team page.
Oh,
Boom.
definitely.
Boom. Thank you. And you guys all are really good at that. So, like the 3 of you who are here, so thank you for that, honestly. We have lots of people who are starting to now sprinkle information in. And it's so helpful because, like, I am learning things from you guys. So I don't want to just be the one who's always talking. So please keep contributing. Anything else before I move on? We're basically done. And then I'll do like a 5-minute Q&A if you guys have it, and then I'll do the draw. Anything else about coaching? You guys covered like all the main ones, to be honest. Good? It looks like she's thinking. I can't tell if she's frozen though. Okay. Any questions? Anything you want to share right now? Now is share time.
Really loud traffic going past me all of a sudden. It was weird.
Oh.
It was bizarre. Okay, they're gone.
Okay. It's not like a cop chase, is it? Something exciting? Flip your camera. Let's see.
Well, it's weird. It was like this really loud dune buggy type, but like pedal, I don't know, they're up the street now. It was bizarre. I thought somebody was pulling a wagon, but then I see this little car thing, the kid in a helmet. I don't know.
Only an Oshawa.
Represent. Okay, does anyone have anything other than weird dune buggies to share?
I would share my rain with you.
No. We'll stay where you
We've
are.
had enough today. Thanks.
It's okay, they can stop now.
Okay, did the sales recruiting coaching thing make sense? Do you know what leg you're on right now? Like what leg you need to focus on right now?
All of them.
Okay, if you need to focus on all of them, then sales is where you need to focus first before you even
Yes.
think about recruiting, right? You too, Tony? Is that where you're at, sales?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I had to take a week to like regroup because I was just like so crazy. And then all my new stuff came in. So I was working on that today, made up my referral cards and
Good.
program things. So yeah.
Okay, good.
And hubby was gone for the day, so he
That's
wasn't
helpful.
bugging me.
Yeah, it is helpful when you get out of the house. Love them, but like
Yeah.
throwing off my vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Carol, where are you at? Which one are you at?
I'm going back to sales because actually up until July, because July kind of was sucky, but I was actually consistently hitting 500, 600, 700 PRV for like 6 months, and then July kind of was crappy.
Sure.
But so
Yeah.
I'm going back to making sure that I get that minimum 500 PRV as well as having the recruiting conversations.
Okay, good. I like that focus. I mean, if you already have the consistency, it's going to be easier for you to like pick up where you left off because you will have that larger customer base. Tony and Catherine, it's not going to be easy, so don't expect it to be. Don't expect to not get frustrated because you will be sometimes, okay? But don't be frustrated by yourself, okay? Don't be frustrated alone. You have a whole, we talked about community a minute ago, you have a whole one behind you. You both have me, and you have each other. I would honestly suggest like keeping up as accountability partners if you guys want. Even just to check in and be like, where are you at, sister? Like, what's going on this week, right? Sometimes it's easier like going to the gym with a friend. It's easier sometimes powering through your business with a friend too. Especially if you're about on the same track, which you guys about are. Like you, as far as sales and stuff go, you guys are about where like in the same space. So I think that you guys can really like help motivate each other in that sense. Okay, your team challenge for anybody watching this, especially for you guys, is going to be, and I uploaded this into the team page already before I went live here, but it's this. It's called 5x6. So it's the newest file in Team OTR, and it's literally to help keep you on track for income producing things. So if you ever feel like, okay, Kate, I want to work my business, but like I don't know what to do or I get overwhelmed or whatever, this is literally going to break it down in the simplest way possible. You literally date this blank spot at the top, like week of this, and then every day you just check mark as you go. Okay? So new contact or lead, that should be a major focus because if you don't have new people coming into your like funnel all the time, you're going to quickly run out of people to talk to. Okay? A daily product review, you can either take the week and focus on the same thing and do like a, what's the word I'm looking for, like a campaign, like a product campaign, or do something different each day, okay? So maybe you do the fragrance flower on Monday, the wall fan on Tuesday, or whatever. If you have it, like personally you have it, you need to take actual pictures of it with your face or going live or whatever. You don't have it because it's a new catalog, just talk about it in a personal way, or do like a cute highlight about it, like copy and paste something from your PWS. Post or join conversation, obviously that's pretty clear. I would probably put, if you're working on sales, just focus on host right now. Carol, you could probably do both. Daily follow-up, pretty clear. Pick how many you want to follow up a day, 1, 5, 10, 15, whatever. And then this is 10-minute personal development. Again, that could be whatever you want. It could be meditation. It could be actually listening to a podcast. It could be whatever. And then on the other one that I actually posted, there's one more that I created. Build relationships on Facebook or whatever your social media thing is. So that literally means comment on 5 different people's things a day that don't have to do with Scentsy. Okay? Because Scentsy is a relationship business and it's like a long-term game. Okay? So if you're like commenting like, happy birthday, cute dog, sorry to hear about your grandma, like just like with no intention of actually selling or recruiting, actually literally just being a good person, it will benefit you in the long run. And even if it doesn't, you're still just being a good person. So just make it a daily habit anyways. Because sometimes as direct salespeople, we can get so caught up in the actual income producing activities that we forget to also be a good friend, right? Make minutes.
Makes sense.
I don't want it to cut out before I do the draw. So what I'm going to do is literally write your guys' names down on here since there's only 3 users, and I'll literally get a draw from that. Okay? And then I will just tag you guys and like the team OTR about who won the prize for being here. Okay? Thank you so much, you guys, for showing up live. It really means so much to me, and thank you for investing in your business. I'm so proud of all 3 of you. I love you guys so much.
Love you.
I love
Have
you.
a good night, everyone.
you.
Bye.
Bye.